Okay, so here we have the ultimate debt manager, and I'm just going to demonstrate to you how powerful this application is, yet how easy it is to use, right? So this is what you're looking at here is your main screen that will basically the home screen that is where you enter new debt. You can enter a new debt here, you can save it, then you can delete it if you want, and you can update the details on the debt. This show you a preview of the payments that you have made on the debt, this particular debt already. So you have the interest and principal payment, and this gives you a summary of the debt information that has gone so far, principal balance, the interest amount, and the total estimated payments, right? Now, this, if you hit this button, it will take you to the dashboard where you can see a summary of all the information on the global debt portfolio that you have. You have the total debt balance, the next month payment, the average interest rate, and whether there are any current or past due payment. Um, right now, also, if you have um, anything that is non-compliant, let me just show you a quick one on that. If something is non-compliant here, like it says DEFAULT, if something comes up here as default, you get a warning up here, right? So if everything is compliant, you won't see a warning, right? So I'll just undo that and protect back my sheet, and then we can go back home, right? Here, if you hit update payment details, you'll see the detail of all the payment. This is the debt ID. This is the payment ID. These are the payment dates. And when you make a payment, the status will change from schedule to paid. Schedule is basically as you create the debt, you have a scheduled list of payment over the life of the debt. Go all the way down to the number of years, right? So each time you make a payment, you will see up here the next payment that is due. This is automatic, you don't need to change anything here. Next payment that is due is the 23rd of the 7th, 2024, right here. And the payment amount is 59,000, you'll see right here, right? If you want to make that payment, all you need to do is just hit pay now, and you'll see right here change to paid, and that amount has been paid, right, and saved automatically. If you want to go to line the 6th, any date in it, you can just hit that and hit go to line, and it will take it there. You could basically add a lump sum payment here, or you could make an adjustment to the payment if there is an adjustment that needs to be made to the payment, as well as if the interest payment wasn't tying back to what the bank charged you, you could actually make an adjustment to the to for the difference, a negative or a positive, so that the interest come back to what the bank actually charge you, right? Because sometimes the schedule payment is a little different from what the bank actually charges, right? So all you need to do is make an adjustment to those. If you wanted to make this debt inactive, you could simply change that to inactive and press update status, and it will change to inactive, right? Um, the If you want to change the rate, um, the all you need to do is select the date at which you want to start the new rate, and once you select that date, the new rate will start from that point on, right? So if you select to change the date on the 23rd of the 7th, 2027, some debt you have a fixed rate for a particular period of time, and then after that it becomes variable and you have to change the rate. You simply select the month that you want and hit new rate, and if you go to 23rd of the 7th, 2027, you can go here, or you can start typing if you know what the thing is. Start typing 10, 23rd, and you'll see it start comes up, so you can select it there. You can go to line and it will take you there. You see the new rate 6% starts right here, right? So that's basically how this works, and you can just hit home and go back to see all the details. Here shows you basically a summary of what is happening, right? If you wanted to enter a new debt, all you need to do is hit new debt. It clears everything out and give you the chance to enter a new debt. So let's say the region is Cayman. The debt name is DEBT test, and then the company, let's say the company is KPC, let's say the bank is RBC, let's say the loan is for 150,000, let's use 1.5 million, let's say the currency is USD, and the calculation is fixed principal, let's say the payment frequency is every month, and there's no moratorium. Let's say the start date is 1st of the 1st 24, and let's say the maturity is the 31st of the 12/31/28. Let's say this is a fixed rate debt, FIX, and let's say this is, there's no moratorium. Let's say the first payment is on the 31st of the 1st 24. Let's say the interest rate is 10%. Let's say that's 365 day a year. And let's say the payment intervals is every month. So it's a quarterly, annually, 6 months, or 12 months. So let's say the payment interval is that. You can either calculate the number of payment if you want manually, so the difference between these 2 months, these 3 years, is 4 years, so you could divide it by 4 and see how much you pay monthly, or divide it by 48 months and see how much you pay monthly. Or you can just click save now. You'll get this pop-up to say that this cannot be 0. If you click OK, you see it's 60. It's actually 5 months, 5 years between these two dates, 2024. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2024, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 5 years times 12 years, 60 months. You could also calculate the amount of money that you pay monthly. You could calculate that manually, but if you click save new debt right here, you'll get this pop-up again to say that it can't be 0. So all you have to do is leave it blank if you don't want to calculate it manually, and click OK, and it will put it there for you, right? So calculate those two things for you. So everything is all set and ready. All you need to do is just click save one more time. Bam. And it will create that debt for you, give you this pop-up to tell that it has been saved properly, and you see the debt come in the list right here, right? So you can switch between these two debts and see the details on these two. So now this debt has been created. If you want to go back to the details again, you can just click update payment, and you're back to the detail. This tells you that there are overdue amounts, which mean these dates have passed and the debt was not paid. So all you need to do is an alert. So this is an alert. So all you need to do is go and pay. If you have made the payment, then you pay up to the time when you actually made the payment. And I'm just going to take a shortcut here. It's not good, but let me just do like that. Here and say Control D, and everything will change. And so all I need to do is pay that 1 month, and you see it is now current. Eh? Now, if I go home, you'll see all of those months paid. You understand? So, very intuitive, very easy to use. You can hit your dashboard, and now you'll see the two loans, one in there for FCIB, one in there for RBC. You'll notice both of them are fixed rate debt. This is the rolling 12-month payment. For this year, this is last year rolling 12-month payment. It's growing, while this one will be declining. If you hit here, you get to exit and save, right? So basically, that's it. Very powerful. This is kind of the magic. It gives you a summary of everything. This is it. Pay all the payments that you need to make this year. This is the one that's coming up next. July, you see 96 to that. That means that is the payments that's due next. The total debt balance that you have is the two loans, totaling 5.3 million right now. And you'll see these are corporate covenants. So when you have your debt, there are covenants right? Yeah, these covenants basically are corporate covenants where you can input in these blue fields, you can input your EBITDA, which is your earning before interest, tax, and depreciation. You can input the collateral assets that are used as security for the loans, and you can put in your equity capital and your covenant. Usually your loan will tell that your EBITDA needs to be less than 5 times. Your loan balance should not be greater than 5 times your EBITDA. Mean when you multiply this by 5, it should be less, it should be more than your loan balance. Your interest coverage should be greater than 2. Your total debt service should be more than 1.25. Your collateral assets should be at least 70% of the loan value should not exceed 70% of your asset base, and your debt to equity should not be more than 50%. It varies, but these are some of the covenants that are typical, right? Now, these will calculate all of those automatically, those ratios automatically once you put in these 3 numbers in blue. And this will tell you if compliant or not. If you have any past due payment, also it will show up here as non-compliant or in default. And then you will get a message here to tell you there's a warning, something will come up. So even if you're not looking right there, if anything is in default, automatically you'll see something come up here in red to tell that there's a default, right? And you can know that you need to go and fix it. You can scroll down here to see what it is, or you can look here to see if there's any past due payment. You can just make the pay. Go back to home, then go to the particular debt, see if there's any debt that is past due, and just go to it and pay it. Right? So very intuitive. The admin section is for the managers. You can basically go back to your dashboard. You can see all the sheets that make up this model. It's not good to go to some of them because you don't want to mess up the whole model, but these are some of the settings that are there that you just help out to keep the engine behind this very powerful model. So a simple engine but a powerful model. Alright, so thank you for watching this video, and I hope you will get this amazing debt manager. It will be a key for you to be able to manage your debt, all your debt in one place, and be able to stay on track of your debt covenants.